Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be having a look at Tezos. Before we get this video started, allow me to declare this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. Recently, Tezos has jumped 37% after Ubisoft revealed NFT launch on its network. So this is actually big. Ubisoft is one of the biggest gaming companies in the world. For Ubisoft to do business or partnerships with a cryptocurrency, especially Tezos, this is a huge deal and we have to talk about this. Today I'll also tell everyone what Tezos is. For those of you who don't know what Tezos is, we'll also go through a price prediction and price analysis of Tezos, and that's actually going to be really fun. But let's start at the top. Now, the price of Tezos soared as high as $5.48 after trading below $4 at the point of yesterday. This article was actually published on December the 7th. Let's just note that right there. Today, it's actually December the 8th. So if we're looking at Tezos right now, it's actually $5.23. But if you have a look at Tezos in the last 24 hours, it was actually indeed around $5.80. That was incredible. Now it's a 30% soul because obviously the price was much lower throughout the month of December. It was much lower in the last 7 days, to be honest. At some of the lowest points, Tezos was actually $3.36. From $3.36 on the 4th of December to $5.74 to $5.82. That's incredible. That's really good. So let's get into the news, right? Markets are reacting favorably to this morning's announcement that Ubisoft would become the first major video game publisher to create in-game NFTs. This is incredible. The first major video game publisher to create in-game NFTs. This is huge, and it's going to set a wave of motions in the gaming industry and in the crypto industry. So good job by Ubisoft for bringing NFTs to video games. This is exactly what we need. Now, obviously, we already have NFTs in crypto games, but not mainstream games. Not mainstream games such as Fortnite. A lot of people have been questioning if Fortnite creators Epic Games will bring NFT to Fortnite. That would be huge. Ubisoft is taking a first step. Now, shares of the French company are traded 4% higher today, but Tezos, its blockchain partner, is a real winner. The price of Tezos native XTZ coin spiked on the news, increasing by 37% in the last 24 hours, given the last 48 hours by now. It's traded as high as $5.48, but as you've known, I just confirmed that it was actually trading even higher than that at $5.82. Really good, almost $6. Imagine that. That's after dipping below $4 on Monday, and it was also at around $3.35. That's incredible. So Ubisoft, maker of games such as Assassin's Creed and Prince of Persia, announced its new Ubisoft Squads platform. Ubisoft is just bigger than Assassin's Creed. Ubisoft create a world of many games. Ubisoft creates games from Far Cry, yes indeed, Assassin's Creed, but Watch Dogs as well is a big franchise. Tom Clancy, that's a huge franchise as well, including the Division 1, Division 2, Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege. This includes the Crew 2, such as racing games, such as Crew 1 as well. All the Assassin's Creed game, that's incredible. All the Far Cry games, it's absolutely incredible. And the amazing thing is that this news is taking the world by storm. Everyone is talking about this. Some of the biggest news outlets are talking about this. Polygon is talking about this. NFTs come to Ubisoft games, starting with Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Huge news. Wow. Just see for yourself. These are some of the biggest news outlets in the world, such as BBC News. Announced its new Ubisoft Squads platform would enable players to buy and win in-game items that are minted as Tezos NFTs. The digital token representing ownership of an asset. The non-fungible tokens will make their first appearance in Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Now, the integration of NFTs could increase the feelings of investors players have in games while laying the groundwork, interoperability between games and secondary markets to profit off a rare item. Now that we've had a look at the latest news in Tezos and Ubisoft, let's take a look at Tezos itself. What exactly is Tezos? Tezos is known as a self-amending blockchain. Complex in implementations at its core, the concept was simple. Tezos would allow anyone who owned the XTZ cryptocurrency to vote on a possible change to its rules. As once said, the software would automatically update to ensure changes were made. By using this system, Tezos aimed to reduce the chances its blockchain might fork, creating two separate cryptocurrency with two distinct prices, such as Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Diamond, and so on. Yet the idea that a cryptocurrency could upgrade itself within its own software had wider implementation, starting a conversation around what would be termed blockchain governance. The arrival of Tezos would alter blockchain taxonomy, effectively separating crypto assets into two camps, those with off-chain governance and those with on-chain governance. To make its system work, Tezos users were allowed to vote through a process called baking, in which they agreed to lock XTZ they own in specific contracts. Users could either become bakers or delegates XTZ to other bakers to win newly minted XTZ from the protocol. Now, the Tezos blockchain was created by husband and wife Arthur and Kathleen Breithman in 2014 through the Dynamic Ledger Solution, a startup they founded to develop Tezos. Now, the Tezos team held an initial coin offering, an ICO, in July 2017, raising the equivalent of 232 million, 66,000 Bitcoin and 361,000 Ethereum, the largest ever ICO at the time. Following the ICO, the Tezos Foundation, based out of Switzerland, was created to launch the protocol. Now, the foundation also committed to purchasing Dynamic Ledger Solutions, including all intellectual properties rights to the Tezos blockchain per ICO agreement. Let's start with the shell, the code that amends itself based on users voting. It's also responsible for interpreting transactions and administrative operations. Now, as for the protocol, the code responsible for sending protocols to the shell for review. It can get into some more complicated information that I'm sure we can avoid in this video because we want to focus on the most important and basic. And if you want to get more information on this, you can actually visit their website to get some information on what Tezos is, the evolutionary, revolutionary, and everything in between, from governance by the people, an energy efficient algorithm, and institutional grade security for this platform, for its protocol, and for its cryptocurrency. Smarter contracts, seamless, forkless, endless, upgradable. They're really trying to avoid forking. They really don't like the network being split, which is actually good in my opinion. Powerfully scalable, Tezos is built to remain state-of-the-art. Its modular architecture and formal upgrade mechanism minimize distribution while offering regular upgradability and enhanced functionality over time. I can say many things about Tezos, but most importantly, it's a fantastic cryptocurrency, one of the most promising cryptocurrency in the world right now. Now, we do have some more information on the latest Tezos upgrades, and it's actually live since the 4th of December. The Tezos blockchain successfully upgraded by adopting Hangzhou at block 1,916,929. Hangzhou was jointly developed by Nomadic Labs, Oxhead Alpha, Toride, and Dale Lamba. It follows the Grenada upgrade 4 months ago and will be the 8th Tezos upgrade since Anthem. Activation in May 2019 overviews. Hangzhou includes numerous minor improvements to the protocol and the following substantive changes. This includes time lock, views, global table of constant, and while these might be a little bit complicated at first glance, it can be simplified, including the liquidity baking. Hangzhou includes a small increase to the liquidity baking sunset level. The subsidy would halt during the lifespan of this protocol. Time lock encryptions make it possible for smart contracts authors to include strong countermeasures against block producers' extractable value, elsewhere referred to as MEV. Now, in terms of views, are a new kind of entry points of smart contracts, which makes internal state information more easily accessible to other smart contracts. And cache. Caching provides faster access to regular access data and lower the associated gas costs. It does so by splitting state storage between a hot storage kept in RAM and a cold storage kept on disk. Cache increases the throughput of Tezos and can be built upon for further improvements. So that's fantastic, and it goes into more details on more upgrades that was added to Tezos. Fantastic, absolutely. So now that we know what Tezos is, we've gone through the news, let's just go for a price analysis and price prediction. Right now, the circulating supply is at 869.7 million, and the market cap is 4.6 billion, and the market cap currently puts it at the 40th crypto in the world, by market cap that is. Now, taking a look at Tezos in the last 3 months at first glance, you might be a little bit confused, but I do see some patterns occurring. Let's not forget that it was on the 4th of October that Tezos was at $8.90, or $8.91 actually. That was incredible. And let me just say, at that price, that's the highest price Tezos has ever been. And that was quite recently. From its all-time low in July the 20th at $2.15, Tezos has been on a rise up. Now, around July and June, it wasn't a very good time for the crypto market. It was actually going down in a lot of cryptos. Tezos has obviously done really well to reclaim its spot on the top, and it now currently sits at the 40th crypto in the world by market cap. Now, let's talk about recently. This current month that we're in, December, at the end of November, is when Tezos started to hit some really low points. But this is something that started much earlier. It actually started around the same time Tezos was doing really well in October. During the month of October, yes, it did extremely well. It actually started to fall rapidly but steadily. And why do I say rapidly? Because it was above. And recently, as of the 6th of December, Tezos was at a price of $3.73. That's half its price. But let's not forget where Tezos was coming from. Obviously, in September, latter parts of September, like the 21st and 22nd, Tezos was around $4.68 to $8.91. That's really extraordinary. That's really important to state. And let's take a look at Tezos from where it was on the 18th of August to its all-time high. What we've got there is a pyramid. We've got a pyramid right there. And it's obviously occurred before. This same pyramid has occurred before, grantedly in different ways, but still it's a pyramid of how the price works. Now, this is over a long time period of time. This is over the course of months and months. But going into the crypto individually, you look at the individual weeks, you'll start notice that there seems to be a lot of patterns. Most notably, take a look at all of the downtimes, all of the times that it's hit bottom. What's important is that throughout the month of September, even though the price was going down and it was creating a lot of patterns, overall it was still on an upward trajectory. But this new Ubisoft deal, this new Ubisoft partnership, it does throw a huge curveball in Tezos. It's a good curveball though, because clearly the price is already on an upward trajectory. It's on a price rally once again, and people are starting to say, wait, Ubisoft, the first big gaming company to launch NFTs on the Tezos blockchain, to see Tezos as a better blockchain than Ethereum, to see Tezos as a better blockchain than Solana, Avalanche, to launch their NFTs on Tezos. They didn't choose any other platforms. They chose Tezos, despite the fact that the price was going down since around October. But obviously, they know as well as I do that it's more than just about the price, it's about the technology that's behind this project, and the technology is absolutely incredible. You cannot deny how incredible the technology is. So for the rest of this month, what are we looking for Tezos? Well, we're looking for Tezos to go back up to $5. That's what I can tell you for sure. Well, we're looking for Tezos to go back up to $7. $6 is a given. It's super close to $6 right now. In the last 24 hours, it was actually at $5.81, I believe. So it's super close to $6. But I'm looking at $7 going towards the end of December. Towards the latter parts of December, going into the New Year's of January. That's what I'm looking for Tezos. And once again, you'll notice how I created my price prediction, because this will create, but this is over the course of months. This is over the course of 2-3 months. And that's what I'm predicting. This will bring us into March. Now, the crypto market usually does really well towards these times, towards the beginning of the month. I believe that there will be a dip in the market. This dip could be towards February and March, but around April time, it will pick itself back up for sure. But $7 before the end of December, that's my prediction. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe, and of course, I will see you in my next video.